Hi friends, this is Laura with Potpourri of Life. I hope that you're doing great. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure that you hit the subscription button. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up and leave a comment and share maybe your ideas. Today, what I'm talking about is, being Frugal Friday, what are some of the cleaning products that I make? This should be quick. So one of the things that I have been making for years is a window cleaner. And you can tell this bottle is pretty old compared to some of these other ones. So this one is for windows. I use it for mirrors and windows. It's 1 cup water, 1 cup rubbing alcohol like you might have in your bathroom cupboard, and 1 tablespoon of ammonia. I've been using this so long, my ammonia bottle is like old looking. I'll show you. I don't know how long I've had this, because all it takes is a tablespoon. And I don't use ammonia in anything except for this. And I was really skeptical about using it, and this even years ago. I said, ammonia is dangerous, but it actually works. So again, the recipe is 1 cup water, 1 cup rubbing alcohol, 1 tablespoon of ammonia. Could you put some essential oils in it? I suppose you could, but oils have a tendency to streak or leave lines, so I don't. And anytime I'm using water, I use my Berkey water filter, and I use the filtered water with my stuff. And partly because even though our city might be doing a great job filtering the water, I find that my water still tastes better when I use the Berkey. And I'm not promoting them, it's just that's the one I have for a filtration system. The other thing that I use, because I do not like bleach, I have one daughter who gets very, very sick around bleach. I can't breathe around it. My husband likes using it if he's cleaning the bathroom for me. I have to leave the house when he does. He has to turn the fan on, have the windows open, which you should, whether you're allergic to it or not. I just don't like it. And so he tries to work quickly with it because it bothers him. And so what I made, and it works nice, it's great for the laundry. So if you're one who needs bleach in a particular laundry cycle, this might work for you. And that is I call it an alternate to bleach laundry solution. It's 12 cups water, 1 cup lemon juice, 1 cup hydrogen peroxide, and 12 drops of lemon essential oil. And it just gets in there and it cleans those little particles. I don't use it very often. And, I think if I get grimy, like working in the chicken coop on my knees or in the garden and stuff, that's when I would throw like a little, maybe a 1/4 cup into the laundry. But it can also be used when you're cleaning your sinks and your toilets and so forth as well. It's just a nice alternate. Typically, I don't use it very often, but my husband likes to have a bleach alternative if he doesn't have bleach in the house. So I came to the rescue. Now, 2 new things that I have been making. After we got the chickens, I was like, how do I clean this coop other than just soap and water and stuff? And it's like, is it really doing the right thing? So I did some research, and of course, there's products on out on the market that you can buy for 12 bucks or whatever, right? And it's about this size bottle that you would get. This is a chicken safe cleaning product that I came across. I was doing some research, and I said, well, what's in it? It's vinegar and water. So I do 1 to 1. 1 cup water, 1 cup vinegar, and then I put 6 to 8 drops of oregano in it, the essential oil. 6 to 8 drops of oregano oil. Now, that's the essential oil. Could I put sprigs of oregano in here? I could, but over time, I just didn't want to have to be dealing with the oregano pieces in here. So I suppose you could. I have chosen not to, and plus I didn't want to worry about things clogging up. Then again, essential oil could get plugged up in there as well. So use your own discretion, use what's your preference, and see, I made this, and this is I have one more thing to use in this, and the first time I used it, I actually sprayed the whole floor down, and then I sprayed their roost down as well, and it came out so clean. It was awesome. When I clean their coop, I have gloves that I use, and then rubber gloves, so I just throw them away, and then I just use a rag, clean it up, and then that gets rinsed, and then I throw it into the wash of other grimy things that need to get washed up. And but this did amazing. And I love the way the coop smells after. Much better than after they've been in it for a while, of course, but it just works nice. Now, if you have other areas, and it's safe, it's chicken safe, that's what I call it. But again, 1 part vinegar, 1 part water. So 1 cup to 1 cup, or 2 cup to 2 cup. For every cup, you're putting 6 to 8 drops of essential oils of oregano or essential oil. This stuff is amazing. I love it. So you're going to get 3 to 4 coop cleanings out of it, depending on the size of your coop. Now, the one thing that I'm really excited about, I have been having a hard time figuring out what to use for my granite counter. And I've had it since we remodeled our kitchen. And I keep trying, and then finally I came across something using Dawn, and I'm like, Dawn? Now, I use Dawn dish detergent. This is Dawn Ultra. We wash our dishes by hand. We only have 2 dishwashers, and we have names for them. Laura and Dave, that's our dishwashers. We don't have room for a dishwasher, and we don't have it. Would I like one? Maybe someday, I don't know. Actually, yes, I would. But that's beside the point. It's not coming into this house. So what I did was, I made a counter cleaner, and this stuff works amazing on granite, and it works on other surfaces too. What it is it's 1 part Dawn dish detergent, and I'm using the Ultra, and then it's 10 parts water. So what I did was, on this, when it goes up to 25 ounces, and you get the 5 ounce here, so I just filled it up about 2.5 ounces. That's where I put the Dawn dish detergent. The rest I filled up with water, and it went over the 25 fluid ounce. But even still, I've been using this for a little bit, and it cleans my counters so amazingly well. And what I use is to clean it. Some people say use sponges to clean it. I don't like using sponges because I feel like there's just too much grime. And some of you know that I make these like they're paper towel replacements, but they're 2-sided. And I make these from rag towels and so forth. So one side is terry cloth, the other side is another fabric, whatever I have on hand. And I just use this to clean it, and I throw it right in the wash. Think about it. It's Dawn dish detergent and filtered water. It's not going to hurt anything. You're cleaning up your counters, and it smells really good. So I don't know if that's going to be helpful for you, but it's really helpful for me. And I just think in a frugal way, you don't have to buy special counter cleaners. You don't have to buy special chicken coop cleaners. You don't have to buy bleach that bothers your lungs. And you don't have to buy the window cleaner if you've got these basic ingredients. I mean, ammonia is going to last forever if that's the only reason. Rubbing alcohol, I always have on hand for first aid. And like I said, I make our own bath wipes and stuff. So these are things that we have on hand, and it's great because I don't have to spend extra money on this stuff. And yes, I have been tempted when those other items are on sale, but why spend the money to have extra bottles in your cupboard when you can so easily make these things? I hope that these were helpful. Hence, these are products that I'm using, and I swear by them in terms of I actually recommend them. Can you use a different dish detergent? I think not, only because Dawn has been, Dawn does a lot of good cleaning and stuff. And I'm very partial to Dawn. I'm partial to OxyClean, and, and I'm partial to vinegar, whether I make it or purchase it. These are things that I use all the time. And speaking of vinegar, my daughter was asking me, or we were talking about how she prefers her clothes from the dryer because it gets soft. And I think I shared this a little bit ago, maybe the first Frugal Friday moment. And I do not use any fabric softener. And I don't use the full amount of laundry detergent. And we have been known to use Tide. I still have some Tide that I'm going through, but I use mostly OxyClean. And I'll tell you why I don't use as much. When I wash my clothes and I rinse it through vinegar, I don't feel that soapy feeling on my clothes. And so I just put it through, and then when I'm hanging the clothes out on the line, that one of the complaints my daughter shared was that they feel rough. It's because you have all that residue. So if you just rinse it through with that vinegar every time, just like that quarter cup, half cup that's in your washer, it gets rid of it all. And if you feel like it hasn't gotten rid of all that soapy, you do another one, and then eventually you won't be using as much all the time. You hang it up there. My clothes come in soft, and I like fresh hung sheets. I go to bed and I smell the outdoors. I don't have that other feeling that we used to get. So folks, I hope that you're being frugal on your way of cleaning your homes, your cars, whatever it is that you're cleaning. I hope these tips will be helpful, and as I come across more, or maybe I forgot one that I do use, I will be happy to share. Folks, don't forget, subscribe if you haven't already, hit a thumbs up, and leave a comment and share. Have a great Friday, folks. Enjoy, and God bless.